What's your favorite Michael song?
Oh my gosh, like all of them. I love Remember the Time. I love Butterflies. And I love, of course, Thriller and Beat It and Billie Jean and all of that whole album. And I love the stuff he did with the Jackson, when he was in the Jackson 5 too. Like I'll Be There. And oh gosh, all the Jackson songs, like ABC.
But if you could pick one, if you say, because my favorite of song in the universe is "The Lady in My Life" off his Thrill album. It's, you know, I wish he did more. I think Butterflies is as close to that type of love song that he's done. But if you were to pick his one song and say, okay, this is it, this is my,
it would be Butterflies. That's my favorite Michael song. I think Butterflies is my favorite.
Yeah. I remember being in LA, and Steve Harvey used to be on I can't remember, I think it was KGLA. I can't remember. He used to be on the radio back in the late 2000. And
KGLA.
he just, yeah, and he was just playing it when he was doing his show. He would just keep playing the song. It's yeah, so it's beautiful. Did you said you got to meet Michael?
I worked with him. I sang backgrounds on his record "Keep the Faith" with Saida Garrett.
And on his Dangerous album. Wow.
And Will You Be There?
Wow.
Yeah, I got to sing backgrounds on there. And then when he passed away, John McClane reached out to me, and remember they put an album out right after he passed.
Yeah.
And I added my voice to his song "Behind the Mask."
Okay.
So I sang on that.
So when you did those two, "Keep the Faith" and "I'll Be There," was that with Andre Crouch? Was his
choir was there? But before the choir came in, I did some parts with Saida Garrett, like before the choir. So there's like parts with myself, Michael, and Saida Garrett.
Wow.
Yeah. Before the choir.
And I didn't realize you were on then at the Dangerous album. I didn't realize. Wow.
Yep.
Wow. I mean, how was it? I mean, I've heard lots of people who've worked with him, you know, always speak highly of him. But, you know, do you get starstruck, or would you?
Yes. I was so starstruck. He was really nice. I remember saying to him in the studio, "Do you want some candy?" Because it was a big thing of candy in there. And he was like, "No, I haven't had candy in a long time." And yeah. And then before I met him in the studio, I want to say this. He had a limousine pick me up, and I got to sit with him and talk to him for over an hour in his trailer when he was shooting his Moonwalker video.
Are you kidding me? Moonwalker, wow.
Movie. It was like a slight little movie.
Yeah.
Trailer with him, and we talked for like over an hour. He told me my song "No Half Steppin'" was one of his favorite songs. He said at nighttime before I go to bed, I dance to "No Half Steppin'," and I'm sitting there like, "Are you kidding me?" He was super down to earth and very nice. There was another kid that was in there with me. I ended up running into him a couple of years ago. He's an adult now, of course. And he said, I met you with Michael when you were younger. And he said, Michael he was going to prank me that day. He said, I just wanted to tell you, Michael was so excited that you were coming into the trailer and that he wanted to prank you. But he just did the right prank. And I said, man, that would have been so cool to be pranked by Michael Jackson.
Yeah. You know, when he said he actually liked your song, and it's not like, okay, I like your smile, and he has all of his people say, okay, what song has she sang?
I was on A&M Records.
Yeah, no, but okay, yeah, but the fact that he's actually picked out one of your songs to say that he actually likes, does that, because you know, I've heard other artists, you know, Troop and stuff, who say, yep, Michael says he saw us, he knows our songs, and it's almost as if he, you know, that's amazing. But what was it like to know that he actually knew you as an artist?
Wow, like I literally wanted to pass. I felt like I was going to pass out. But I was trying to play cool in front of him. You know, I didn't want to go, Michael. So I was like, oh, thank you. You know, but when I got home, I was like jumping up and down. Like I was so excited that Michael loved my music. And we had the same vocal coach, so we got to talk about that. And Seth Riggs, he studied with Seth Riggs as well for many, many years. So we got on a conversation about, you know, doing our vocal exercises. And I asked him, "Where's Bubbles? Where's Bubbles?" And he said, "Shooting a commercial." He said, "He's shooting a commercial today." I was like,
Wow.
"Oh." But he was really, so after I met him the first time, and I would hate to hear people say bad things about him, because I know my experience
Yeah.
super great, you
Yeah.
know. And
Yeah.
very,
No. Yeah. He's my all-time favorite, and I do wonder. I can see you actually singing Butterflies, especially that high falsetto that he does. I mean,
and that's Floetry. Floetry wrote that. Yeah.
yeah,
But
yeah.
dude, I would love that. I wish I could have been on that record.
Thanks for watching. Please remember to subscribe to the channel, but most importantly, to press the notification bell so that you can be notified when we do have a new interview. Loads to come, but thanks a lot for watching.